Welcome back. We're taking a look at the 2013 free response question number 3, and we're taking a look at part B, and specifically the second part of part B. Take a moment and let's review the prompt. Each full carton of grade A eggs consists of 1 randomly selected empty cardboard container and 12 randomly selected eggs. The weights of such full cartons are approximately normally distributed, with a mean of 840 grams and a standard deviation of 7.9 grams. In part B, they told us the weights of empty cardboard containers have a mean of 20 grams and a standard deviation of 1.7 grams. They told us it's reasonable to assume independence between the weights of empty cardboard containers and the weights of eggs. And it's also safe to assume independence among the weights of the 12 eggs. So the question is, what is the standard deviation of X? In our last video, we used an Algebra 1 equation to find the expected value or the expected weight of a single egg. Now we're asked to find the standard deviation or the variability of weight for a single egg. What's the problem? We know that standard deviation does not add. So we have to modify that equation we used in our last video. Again, the variability of the full container should be equal to 12 times the variability of each individual egg plus the variability in the empty container. But because standard deviation does not add, we're going to have to use variance. So again, using English, this is what our sentence would look like. Using math, this is what our sentence would look like. The variance of the full carton would be equal to 12 times the variance of a single egg plus the variance of the empty container. So again, we're going to plug it in. We're taking a look at the original prompt and we see that the standard deviation of the full carton is 7.9 grams. Just a reminder, we're using variance, so it's standard deviation squared. So we're going to put in 7.9 squared equals 12 times the variability in a single egg squared plus the variability of the carton squared. And that came right here in part B. Again, this is kind of a pretty straightforward, simple Algebra 1 equation. You would subtract 1.7 squared on both sides and then divide both sides by 12. And you would get the variance of a single egg would be equal to 4.96. Well, the question didn't ask us about the variance, it asked us for the standard deviation, so we know we have to take the square root of both sides. And the square root of 4.96 is 2.23. So the answer to our question is 2.23 grams. So what is the standard deviation of a single egg? It's 2.23 grams. That's it, folks. Tune in again for the next episode of Miss Mac's Academy.